very cheerful morning to one and all. This is Sanskriti with my teammates Krishna, Jay, Kritika and Plaksha. Today we are going to tell you, or we can say teach you, the 10th chapter of our NCERT book, The Circles. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Rest of the things will be explained by Kritika. So, here is Kritika. Now, let's begin this chapter without wasting any time. Firstly, let me tell you about what is circles. So, students, do you know what is circles? Circle is all the points in the same plane that lies at the equal distance from the center. Which means circle is round-shaped figure which has infinite point equidistance from the center.
Hello everyone, this is Rishna Shukla. So I'm gonna tell you rest of the intro of this chapter. So here we go. Tangent. Straight line which touches the circle at a single point is known as tangent. Arc. Arc is any portion of circumference when two radii divide the circle into two parts. Smaller part is known as the minor arc. Bigger part is known as the major arc.
Hi, this is Plaksha. Now we're gonna learn theorem 10.1, which says that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius of a circle through the point of contact.
Good morning to all. I am Bhumi Sonia and today me and my team are going to perform a practical. So our topic is applications of trigonometry. So let's see you're in front of Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. So how do you measure its height? Or let's say you're on the bridge across a river. So how do you measure the width of the river? To measure the height of a building, you will have to go to the top and drop a long rope and measure the length of the rope. So it's not convenient, right? To measure the width of the river is even harder, so it's not practical. But if you know trigonometry, it's really easy. So in this chapter, we'll see how to apply trigonometry to measure heights and distances. Before we look at the applications of trigonometry, first, let's quickly revise the basic of trigonometry. So as you can see, the right angle triangle ABC is there.
So first I shall read the question. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. You can see AC is our rope, which is 20 meter long, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. And our pole is AB.
So hey everyone, I'm Javardhan Sigrawat and today I'm going to teach you first exercise of the chapter circles. So let's begin. And I like to tell you that it is the easiest exercise of the chapter. So exercise 10.1. Question number 1. How many tangents can a circle have? So see, we all know that we can pass infinite line from a circle. So the answer is infinite tangents. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks. And I request you that you please look and read the questions in the book. So, question number 1. A tangent to a circle intersects it in dash points. So, a tangent to a circle intersects it only one point. So, the answer is 1. Second, a line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called a line which intersects a circle into 2 points is known as secant. Third, a circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. So, a circle have two parallel
At a height of 3 meters from the banks. Find the width of the river. In this question, the question is saying from a point on a bridge across a river. एक point है जो bridge जो river have to find AB, which we can also write it by AD plus BD.
We don't have to do much. We have to just check how many times the line is passing through y-axis. Like in the third case, the line is passing through y-axis 3 times, and in fourth case 2 times.
The horizontal x-axis. Here you can see the x-axis. Here you can see the x-axis. This is the x-axis and this is called as the abscissa. Now Unnati will explain your ordinate.
Ordinate. What does the ordinate mean? The ordinate refers to the vertical y-axis as shown in screen. You can see on the screen the blue dot which is representing the y coordinate of 3. In simple words, the ordinate means y coordinate. So let's start with the distance formula. Now, Eileen,
Polynomial is an algebraic expression can have exponents that are rational number. However, a polynomial is an algebraic expression in which exponent of any variable is a whole number. So it is saying that जो polynomial होता है वो एक algebraic expression होती है, उसके exponents होती है.
About our first chapter, that is arithmetic progression, AP. Now I am going to explain you exercise number 5.1. So let's start. Write the first four of the following AP when the first term of the A and the common difference G are as follows.